Have you ever wondered how a simple tap on your phone turns into a package arriving at your doorstep in just a few days, sometimes even within hours? At first glance, it feels effortless, almost like magic. You scroll through a product, click Buy Now, and then continue with your day without thinking much about it. But later, a neatly packed box appears at your door, as if the world quietly rearranged itself just to deliver it. In reality, there is no magic at all. What you are witnessing is one of the most advanced, expensive, and tightly coordinated business systems ever built in human history. Behind that single delivery is not a company doing one job. It is an entire global ecosystem operating like a living machine. It runs continuously across countries, time zones, and continents. It includes data centers processing billions of transactions, artificial intelligence predicting demand, massive warehouses filled with automation, transportation networks spanning air, sea, and land, and last-mile delivery systems that reach even the smallest streets. Every piece is connected. Every piece depends on another. And yet, to the customer, it feels effortless and invisible. The moment you place an order online, the process begins not in a warehouse, but in the digital nervous system of the global economy. Your click becomes structured data. That data is instantly transmitted through servers that validate payment, check inventory, estimate delivery routes, and begin building a fulfillment plan in milliseconds. Companies like Amazon, Alibaba, and Walmart have spent decades building infrastructure capable of handling this process at unimaginable scale. What looks like a simple purchase is actually a real-time coordination of finance, logistics, forecasting, and computation. Once your order enters the system, it is broken into a chain of decisions. Which warehouse is closest? Which facility has available stock? Which shipping method is fastest and most cost-efficient? Which courier can deliver within the promised time frame? These decisions are not made manually. They are handled by advanced algorithms that process millions of variables simultaneously. This is where modern commerce becomes something fundamentally different from traditional retail. It is no longer just buying and selling. It is continuous optimization of time, cost, and movement. Inside the warehouse, the system becomes physical. A modern fulfillment center is not a storage room. It is a constantly moving ecosystem where automation and humans operate together. Robots glide across floors retrieving shelves. Conveyor belts carry packages across long distances without pause. High-speed scanners track every item, updating its location in real time. Human workers handle tasks that require flexibility and judgment, while machines handle repetition and speed. The entire environment is designed like a living organism, constantly reacting to incoming demand. But the most powerful part of the warehouse is not what it stores, but what it predicts. Artificial intelligence systems analyze enormous amounts of behavioral data. They study what people buy, when they buy it, how often they return items, and how trends shift across regions and seasons. Based on this, inventory is not just stored, it is strategically positioned. Products are moved closer to anticipated demand before orders even arrive. In some cases, systems can predict demand spikes caused by weather, holidays, or social trends, and prepare accordingly. This predictive capability turns logistics from reactive to proactive. Instead of responding to demand, the system anticipates it. This is one of the key reasons companies like Amazon can deliver products so quickly compared to traditional retail systems. Once a product is packed, it enters the logistics backbone of the global economy. This is where companies like FedEx, United Parcel Service, and DHL take control. These companies operate massive transportation ecosystems that include cargo aircraft, long-haul trucking fleets, automated sorting hubs, and cross-border customs systems. A single package may travel through multiple layers of infrastructure before reaching its destination. It leaves a fulfillment center, enters a regional hub, moves to a national sorting facility, travels to a local distribution center, and finally reaches a delivery driver who completes the last step. At every stage, the package is scanned and updated in real time. This creates full transparency across a system that spans the entire globe. What makes this system extraordinary is synchronization. Millions of packages move simultaneously across the world, yet the system avoids chaos through precise orchestration. Cargo planes are scheduled specifically for parcel movement. Trucks are routed using live traffic data. Delivery drivers receive optimized navigation paths that adjust dynamically. Even delays trigger automatic rerouting decisions to maintain efficiency. The reason this entire system exists is rooted in human behavior. Over time, people have shifted from physical shopping to digital consumption. Convenience has become more valuable than effort. Time has become more valuable than movement. This behavioral shift created the foundation for the modern e-commerce industry. Companies did not invent demand, they reorganized it into a more efficient system. Scale is what transforms this system into a global powerhouse. These companies do not deliver thousands of packages per day. They deliver millions, sometimes hundreds of millions. At this scale, even a fraction of a cent saved per package becomes enormous financial value. This is why logistics companies are obsessed with efficiency. Every second saved, every route optimized, and every warehouse improvement compounds into massive economic advantage. At the core of everything is software. Without digital systems, none of this would function. Algorithms determine everything, from inventory placement to delivery routes to pricing adjustments. Artificial intelligence continuously recalibrates operations based on live data. This digital intelligence layer is what transforms logistics from physical movement into a smart, adaptive system capable of self-optimization. Infrastructure is another invisible pillar. Building a global delivery system requires decades of investment and coordination. Warehouses must be constructed across regions. Transportation networks must be established. Legal frameworks must be navigated. Customs systems must be integrated across borders. Trust must be built with millions of customers who expect reliability every time they click order. These barriers make the industry extremely difficult to enter and protect existing giants from competition. Trust itself is one of the most valuable assets in this system. Customers trust that payments are secure, deliveries will arrive on time, and returns will be handled fairly. This trust is not created overnight. It is built through millions of successful transactions and years of consistent performance. Without trust, even the most advanced logistics system would fail. Data is the silent fuel powering everything. Every interaction generates information: what people buy, when they buy, where they live, how often they return items, and how fast deliveries are completed. This data is analyzed and fed back into the system to improve predictions, reduce costs, and increase efficiency. In many ways, data becomes more valuable than the physical goods being transported. From a business and investment perspective, what you are really seeing when a package arrives is not a product being delivered, but a system being executed. Investors do not just see boxes, they see networks, they see algorithms, they see predictable cash flow generated by global demand patterns. Products change constantly, but systems remain stable, and stability is what creates long-term wealth. At the deepest level, this entire industry is built on something permanent: human behavior. People will always want goods. People will always prefer convenience. People will always choose faster solutions when available. As long as these behaviors exist, the system that delivers products will continue to grow, evolve, and dominate global commerce. Even in the future, whether delivery happens through drones, autonomous vehicles, underground tunnels, or fully automated supply chains, the core principle will remain unchanged. Move goods from where they exist to where they are needed in the fastest, cheapest, and most reliable way possible. So the next time a package arrives at your doorstep, it is worth pausing for a moment. What you are holding is not just an object you ordered online. It is the final result of thousands of invisible decisions, millions of synchronized operations, and one of the most powerful business systems ever created, quietly working in the background to make complexity look simple. Would you like it? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channels for more interesting and informative videos.